Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern. This is season 5 here at App Stupid Studio, the fastest growing sports and entertainment channel on these YouTube streets. We do it all here. We cover the NFL, college football, basketball, NBA, and college, boxing, you name it, we do it. We don't really get into the gossip thing. We stay clear of that. This is strictly sports and our takes. So sit back, relax. You in good hands for the next hour. This your boy Big Vern. Give me a beat.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios on a beautiful Monday here in the Midwest. They call them thunderstorms. So if you got to get your pets out, get them out early, then get them back in where it's nice and warm. We have a really big show today. Can't lollygag like we usually do. We've got a huge show lined up for you today. A couple of topics that's out there. LeBron James, he cashes that $52 million player option, which we told you he would do. Come find out why that's very disastrous for the Lakers. We'll go over that. Devin Haney is built different. Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. just announced by His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, and you'll go ahead and get our thoughts on that. Then we'll talk some more boxing with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, his return over the weekend. You'll get our thoughts on that. God, there's a lot of boxing takes in here. Jake Paul, is he fixing fights? I don't know, but Google seems to think so. We'll go ahead and go through that. Also, Puff Daddy, P Daddy revisited. What actually did he do? And we asked that question in earnest, and we'll go through that. And then finally, the Wisconsin Badgers, they're suing the Miami Hurricanes. Find out why. These stories and many more when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album. It's your boy Big Vern. Give me a beat.
It's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know how we do. We got a new rap album we promoting this month, Apathy. Mom and Dad, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is The Great Flood. Oh my goodness. That with Lil Vic, oh man, that track goes hard. Put the Money in the Bag featuring Lil Vic. Man, him and Lil Vic be running it back to back in them albums, man. I'm for real. Blue Collar Scholar, Vintage Canvas, Old Lime Like Old Times, and Whalers. Apathy. Mom and Dad, in stores now.
Shout out to Apathy doing this thing. Y'all know I'm a huge Apathy guy. I've been down since Honky Kong. And that was a while ago. So, not going to hold you. We're going to go ahead and talk some NBA and the association where LeBron James, he did just what I told you he would do. He would pick up that $52.6 million player option. Now, what does this mean? The Lakers are our first Apron team. They had a lackluster draft. They only had one pick in the second round, number 36, for Adu Zero. And I don't know, like I said, he's not a household name. He's not anything that's going to change the franchise. And what they don't tell you is that the Lakers on Thursday, the day of the draft, the Lakers were trying to move up the board by trying to get people to go ahead and, trade with them so they can move up and get someone decent in the draft. And they had no takers other than the Minnesota Timberwolves, who wasn't going to use the pick anyway. They're over the salary cap in 2025 and 2026 to the tune of $214 million, and they're within the limits of the first Apron being hit at the max of $194 million. So the deadline, when we reported on this back in May, we reported on this in April, once they got eliminated from the Western Conference playoffs, we were saying that, hey, he's got a player option on the table, and if he picks it up, this is going to be disastrous for the Lakers. We did that. He did what I told you he was going to do. Now, Rich Paul, his agent, he was out there selling, and Paul was selling hard. He said LeBron wants to compete for a championship. If that's the case, he shouldn't have did this. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He openly admits they're in a rebuild. They're not going to be able to win a chip this year. So if you're a Laker fan, think about that. Your tickets are super expensive. You have a glorified expansion team, to be honest with you. And one guy has chosen himself. He's chosen to enrich himself, and he's chosen to do that at the Lakers' expense. But he values realistic chances of winning it all. We are very appreciative of the partnership that we've had for 8 years with Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka, and consider the Lakers as a critical part of his career, end quote. Yeah, this is putting lipstick on a dog, mainly because you can't say you want to compete for a championship in one breath, and then he took the player option, got them into a first apron situation where they can't go out and get another scorer or somebody in the middle to protect the rim. This was their problem all along. So again, Rich Paul is out there selling. He is a very smart guy. He knows this. But the Lakers as an organization, I don't know what they're doing. But Paul wasn't done. He wasn't done bumping his lips, and he was milking it. And he said, we understand the difficulty in winning now while preparing for the future. We do want to evaluate what's best for LeBron James at the stage of his life and his career. He wants to make every season his last left and make it count. And the Lakers understand that, and they're supportive. And we want to do what's best for him. What about that seemed disingenuous to me when I read it was the sentence, we want to do what's best for him. What about doing what's best for the Lakers? And honestly, because the Lakers, the franchise, they have just sold it. They haven't sold it completely. They just sold majority control of the franchise to one of the minor partners that was in that whole circle. However, is this LeBron James cashing out? Is this LeBron James cashing out? Tell you what, give me a quick 20 and then we'll be back. It's your boy Big Vern. Give me a beat.
It's your boy Big Vern. Come on now, you know how we do it. New R&B album out. Coco Jones, Why Not More, extended version in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Taste. That song gonna get you in a lot of trouble. For real, fellas. That's one of them late nights. That's one of them late night done. AE, oh my God, is wild too. Trust me. If you ain't ready, then don't put that one on. That's grown folk music right there. Thing for you, it's a real record too. Look, 90% of women do and feel the way she sings in that song. Listen, that's a real record. Other Side of Love, that's another deep record. Cause man, she be singing about some real situations. Go get the album, man. Coco Jones, Why Not More, in stores now.
Yeah, shout out to Coco Jones. Coco Jones doing her thing. Why Not More? We thought the project was dope. Man, she fine as hell, bro. I'm just saying, homegirl is wild. She's dumb nice. Yo, but back to what we were talking about on the other side of the content before we took the break. Is this LeBron James trying to cash out? Is this his last dance? Is this that version of this? And I ask this honestly because it feels like this is his final season. I like Bronny James. I do. No, that's not anything to laugh about or snicker. I think the world of his talent. He's going to be a good pro, but it has to take time to develop. And that's me just being honest in my critique of him. That's good and all, but I don't think at the time that he was drafted, I don't think that there were 31 teams that were going to ink him to a $4 million deal, being that he was a second round late pick. And he's got a 2-year contract. And that's fair. That's fair. That's a fair assessment of Bronny and his talent. And he can do nothing but get better. He can do nothing but get better, take advantage of the system, take advantage of more workouts, get his own trainer, get his own chef. I mean, those things he can add to his game. A lot of people who don't know anything about basketball will make some real wild, asinine comments about this kid. However, what I'm not going to do is get into a nepotism. Is nepotism wrong or right debate? Because really, nepotism is only wrong when black people benefit from it. I'm sorry, not sorry. I said I said the part I should have whispered or thought to myself. I said it out loud, so it wasn't Freudian. It was intended. Yeah, because when other people benefit from nepotism, you don't hear anything. But when black people benefit from nepotism, now it's a huge issue. Yeah, whatever. Again, I'm not going to do that. But in terms of how he set things into motion, his coach is his co-host on his podcast. He's been teamed with a scoring machine in Luka Doncic. And then he's got no bench, and then he's also got Austin Reeves, which Austin Reeves has become a whipping post for secondary media as of late. And they do this to every team LeBron goes to. They always find his good partner, and then they find his bad partner. And not too long ago, before Luka showed up, Austin Reeves was the darling. Austin Reeves was the diamond in the rough. He was the guy he was a guy who, oh wow, look at him, look at his game, look at the things that he's able to do. Yeah, that was good for Austin Reeves. But now Austin Reeves has become the redheaded stepchild. And it's typical LeBron mania and these things, but also from what I just laid out, he took $52 million and the Lakers have no shot of going to the Western Conference Finals. They have no shot of going to the NBA Finals. And I don't care how many games that Adam Silver and the league try to go ahead and fix it so he can get there, so he can have some sort of swan song. It's not going to be a thing. It's not going to be a thing. If you're a Laker fan, you know the drill.
Again, if you are listening to this pod, get in the comments. Let us know that we get it right. What did we leave out? This is Big Vern. We talk back. We'll be back. Top of the hour. This is your boy Big Vern at App Stupid.